Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers, and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is. Yeah, so we have reached. This is part 2 of the dishonoring of baby Sarayah parallel by the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization people who are in the Senate. And the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization pretending to be a political party. The only thing that they know to create are criminals. They don't know how to create jobs, they don't know how to create model citizens or anything like that. Because if you look, Renita Adams is the same one, let's say, echo such word, allegedly that he saw the Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson, hugging up Jamaica's most wanted man, Donovan Bulb Bennett. Remember that even Jad Flash, one of the known killer, most wanted man from the 1980s, he was employed to the Prime Minister office on his return to Jamaica. So that goes to show you that the PMP LGBTQ plus party is a criminal organization. It's not a political party. So I want you watch, you listen, and you decide. This is part 2 of the conversation. We expressing ourselves and telling you how the PMP party is defending the killers and dishonoring baby Sarayah Palwell. And you would think that they would have show some decency, but yeah, they have none. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Billboard, good morning.
Good morning to you, Principal.
Yes, sir, morning.
I need you to be with me.
Yes, sir.
There's a blogger that calls himself the Jamaica Young Police. I want to listen to him and so he describes the opposition party.
No.
I say this to say because every watered down law as it relates to any legal issue, it is being created by the People's National Party. The confusion about capital punishment, yes, there's a lot of explanation, but what's the difference between your life and my life? Isn't it murder? Why do we have to categorize it? You hear me?
Yes, sir, I'm hearing you.
Okay. So what's the confusion of murder? Murder is murder. And as far as I'm concerned, there should be no argument about how long or how long. My position. They should be put to death.
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously long talking about how long it should be, from how long it should be, and who gone in there and get time. When you call it degree and all of that thing, he should not have had that time to have a degree. It should have gone. You understand me? This legalizing of the ganja, which a lot of people are going to go forget me. Some of it is what is causing the problem out there. Because in the taxi men, you see the ganja this man mouth and one boom. Every now and then it's a driver normally and slip on a boom. Confuse them, thinking, creating more accidents on the road. And these are being legalized by the People's National Party. You understand me? Why the watering down, I don't know. I am, as usual, I like to be very short. Tell me the reason why there has to be any special sentence about murder. You understand me?
Because
and all the things that I've pointed out is the don't breathing, the ganja smoking, you name it. Right now they're opposed to the amount of years people must get for the crime. They are in jail debating it now. And they are the ones who are asking for it to be less than the average. The Jamaica young police blogger is so correct in his statement of them. At times they look into themselves and deal with it.
Yeah.
Man who is to face death. And I'm already committing the heinous crime. And you say, look at that little baby, 10 months old. You shoot it. And you're going to talk about how long that person must get in jail? Spare me, man. Have a nice day.
Yeah, so as you can see, if you look right now on your thumbnail, you see at the top, that's Mark Golan, who's the leader of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. It's not a political party. It's a criminal organization. If you do not believe me, just look at the Kingston metropolitan areas and look at majority of it. It's PNP LGBTQ plus communities. And not one of those communities are mother communities. Not one. You understand? They're always at war with each other, killing each other. Same PNP, they don't even know to live together as a people. And it's the same thing right now in the party. So as I can see, it's a party that is a criminal organization. So you look right now, you can see, that woman, everything that she's echoing out of her mouth, that's a woman right beside Mark Golan. Mark Golan is the leader of the PNP LGBTQ plus party, which is a criminal organization. He's not and he's defending murderers, the murderers of baby Sarayah Palwell and her mother. In which you look right now and I say the baby, but also I use the baby that's, so you know that these people, them not no regard for life, not even baby. Them not, so even although them colleague, Philip Palwell is a PNP, has been in the party. Himself from in the 70s from the Maga University, he's in the party. And him give you a speech and tell about Michael Manley and I'm drawn to the party. As to me, I say, give me the book and not the gun. I come from the belly of the beast, and what I have seen growing up, I don't subscribe to it. I hate it. Yes, because I don't believe in a no black man for kill another black man. To neck for another black man for have power. Yes, because you want to lead government, and so that's why that's where the Dan business come from. They're the one that started with when them use Fed 'em Up and Borough Boy for kill people kids in a downtown and displace labor rights. And right now see the part now in a Kingston Central, that's where Ronald Waits is. It was originally a labor right community. It's Michael Mann they use Borough Boy and Fed 'em Up and kill the people them and chase them out of the community. Then them said during the time now you have a certain Dan in my life now, with the Green Bay Gold Street massacre. We soon tell about that too, because them put him on pedestal and them thing there and give him all JP. Man, but I tell you that Jamaica a criminal paradise, the system just need for revamp. I me, I tell you this straight up. George Pang not supposed to have no gun, because George Pang is a gunman and George Pang is a killer. Big time. I don't know how he might only, but yet still people who serve in a police force. And people who get shot at defend the country, them take up for them gun. But them can't take a George Pang gun, because George Pang when send man go kill them. You understand? Them can't do that. So that's how it going on. So you have to dismantle the system, you have to start from the top. So as you can see now, this woman the talking point, she agree that I Mark Golan. So you see the little baby. So right there, so them 5 people there, they are against the baby, 3 of them involved in the killing night, and 2 of them are defending the killers, the murderers, that are Mark Golan and Donna Scott Motley. Remember, to all of Donna Scott Motley, she have a handbag of Shakira and 9mm pistol in it. Easy. Yeah, she not have a problem for nobody kill her and take it, because she said, boy, if you're going to give a killer 50 years, just hang them. But yet still them never hang a single person, because guess what? 98% of the people who are on death row are from PNP communities. That's how generous they are to these people when it comes on to crime. That's why Jamaica is a criminal paradise, Why do you think we call Jamaica the criminal paradise? Because of they dismantled the justice system. Where in the world where you see them, remember, you see all the big cow guy when named Peter Phillips, all them man they are criminals supporter, you know. I mean I tell you say, you see the reason why Donna Scott, Matley and Mark Golden they are doing what they are doing right now in the legislative body when it come on to murder is because them know say them voters and supporters these are people who have handed over their brain to them. Them know say it's a cult, them operates, it's a criminal organization. Them people don't care anything what them party say, because the people them know say that them elect these people to defend their interests, and their interest is criminality. So you can't expect anything better from them. So that's how it go. You understand? So these people they are doing a dishonorable service to the little baby that was killed. You don't think that, you know, with some decency or something like that would have come up and say, no, you know, Philip Powell's daughter, them kill her, we are going to defend her to the max. But no, them ain't that. You understand? They are defending the killers. They are defending Leoda, our cousin, and the driver. You understand? So the Jamaica Young Police, you know, stand firm in our call for justice, and we'll expose the truth and bring accountability to those who have evaded it for far too long. So Mark Golden and members of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, we are demanding accountability for the life of baby Sarayah Palwell. This video urges society to reflect on the implications of defending the killers and the detrimental effect it has on our collective sense of justice. Mark Golden, where is your heart? Why are you defending the killers of baby Sarayah Palwell and her mother? Mark Golden, murder is murder. Not because you haven't experienced it as yet. I can tell you, when it hits your door, don't expect sympathy from us, because you haven't shown any for baby Sarayah Palwell and her mother, Tasharina Patterson. The only thing we have seen from you is that you're a heartless, wicked, immoral, and cold man who hasn't shown Philip Palwell, your colleague, any empathy or sympathy. What kind of human being are you? What kind of human being are you? You want killers to get second chance. Did you or the member of your criminal organization speak to any person whose loved ones were murdered by Jamaican killers like Sarayah Palwell and her mother? My God, where is your humanity, Mark Golden? You do not love law-abiding Jamaicans, and the only people you love are murderers, killers like Danville Palmer. Yes, and we say that without any apologies, because we have seen you march with Danville Palmer talking about peace march when they haven't handed over the illegal firearms. Remember, being a gang member in Jamaica is illegal, and you're marching with a gang member. That goes to show you have no respect for the laws of our country. Although you're a born Jamaican, but you're a person who support lawlessness. How do you want to be the leader when you are heartless, even towards the murdered baby of your colleague Philip Palwell? What would the people of Concrete Jungle and Jonestown, Kingston 12 expect from you? A second chance for the killer to return to the streets of Jamaica to kill again? We delve deep into the controversial stance of Mark Golden, questioning the integrity of his heart and his defense of the killers of baby Sarayah Palwell and her mother. It is essential to understand that murder is a heinous act. Regardless of personal experience, murder is murder. By refusing Mark Golden to show any empathy or sympathy towards the tragic loss of baby Sarayah Palwell and her mother, Tasharina Patterson, Mark Golden has showcased a heartless, wicked, immoral, and cold demeanor. It is disheartening to see his lack of empathy towards his colleague Philip Palwell, who has suffered unimaginable pain It raises a fundamental question. What kind of human being is Mark Golding? It is utterly shocking that Mark Golding seemed to advocate for second chances for killers. Has he ever taken the time to reach out and console the grieving families who have lost loved ones to Jamaican killers like Sarayah Palwell and her mother? We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we implore Mr. Mark Golding to search within himself and uncover his lost humanity. His apparently disregard for law-abiding citizens send a chilling message. It seems the only people he shows any affinity for are murderers like Danville Palmer. How can someone so heartless aspire to be a leader of a country? Even in the face of the horrendous murder of his colleague's baby, Philip Powell, Mark Golding remained apathetic. Mark Golding remained apathetic. The citizens of Concrete Jungle and Jonestown Kingston 12 are left wondering what to expect from a leader who lacks compassion and understanding. Granting a second chance to killers, allowing them to roam freely on the streets of Jamaica, is a dangerous proposition. Justice must prevail, and the safety of law-abiding citizens must be your top priority. It is time for Mark Golding to reflect on his action and reconsider his defense of defending the murderers and killers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, consider subscribing. Yes, like the video, share the video. Yes, comment below, join the channel, join the Patreon. We bring to light the echoes of injustice as Mark Golding defends the indefensible. Together, let us strive for our society where murderers are held accountable and victims receive the justice they deserve. Unmasking the true nature of Mark Golding is crucial to safeguarding the future of Jamaica. Together, we can make a difference. We seek to ignite a conversation on this critical issue and propel positive change within our communities. Did you know that there are people out there defending the killers of baby Sarayah Powell and her mother? Yes, you heard that right. They are rewarding murderers by advocating for second chances for them. Yes, and you heard that from that woman by the name of Donna Scott Motley, the same woman who was defending a gunman and a murderer, a PMP gunman from Clarendon by the name of Shada. Shada was shot and killed by the police, in which some people say that he committed suicide, and he had shot a known PMP LGBTQ plus police officer by the name of Detective Inspector I.D. Cowan. But where was baby Sarayah and mother's second chance at life, Mr. Golding? Let me ask you again, Mr. Golding, where was baby Sarayah's and mother's second chance at life? We only have one life, and when you take that away from someone else, you forfeit the right to live your natural life. Murder is murder, plain and simple. How can we turn a blind eye to the pain, the loss, and injustice? A baby girl, Sarayah Powell, is deprived of her mother's love, her mother's laughter, and her mother's embrace. A baby Sarayah Powell is deprived of her father's love, her father's laughter, and her father's embrace. A beautiful life destroyed before it even had the chance to blossom. And yet, Mark Golding and Donna Scott Motley defends the killers. We cannot allow this injustice to continue. We cannot let the lives of innocent victims be dishonored while their killers are given second chance. Sarayah Powell's life mattered. Her mother's life mattered. Campaign with us to demand accountability. Let your voice be heard. It is time to stand up against those who defend the killers and reward them with rehabilitation. Murderers belong behind bars, not on our streets. Please share this with us, spread awareness, and let the fight for justice together. Together we can ensure that baby Sarayah's life and her mother's lives are not lost in vain. If you believe in justice and demand accountability, please subscribe to our channel and stay informed and join the fight. Together we can make a difference. We aim to demand accountability and bring attention to a disturbing reality, the defense of our mother's killer and the grim consequences of rewarding them with second chances. In the face of this heartbreaking situation, we must question where baby Sarayah's second chance at life went. We firmly believe in the sanctity of life and firmly assert that murder is murder. By taking another person's life, the perpetrator forfeit their right to live. A natural life, as rehabilitation alone cannot adequately address such heinous crime. As we explore the profound consequences of dishonoring baby Sarayah's Paulway's life and advocate for a fair and just society that does not condone or coddle killers, it is time to stand together and demand accountability for those who have committed such horrific act. Please like and share and subscribe to our channel to support this meaningful cause. Together we can raise awareness and work towards a world where every life is valued and respected. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our loyal viewers and subscribers for sharing this insightful video with us. As we delve into a gripping conversation between a caller and Cliff Hughes and Nationwide discussing the concerning state of the justice system during the PMP LGBTQ+ criminal organization reign as government in Jamaica. Throughout this extraordinary discussion, we meticulously uncover the shocking reality of how the justice system was systematically dismantled to favor perpetrators, murderers, and individuals with bloods on their hands. Our dedicated team shed light on the intricate details, exposing the truth that murderers should unequivocally be identified as murder without categorizing it under any other misleading terms. We know that the only thing that the PMP LGBTQ+ criminal organization are good at are creating criminals, murderers, killers, rapists, robbers, extortionists. Remember that they are the one that brought extortionists and promote them and support them and protect them in the 1990s. Remember that the most wanted man, Donovan Bulby Bennett, was seen in the national arena being embraced by the Prime Minister of Jamaica, P.J. Patterson. So said one of you known PMP LGBTQ+ police officer, Renita Adams, that when he saw the most wanted man in Jamaica in the arms of the Prime Minister, what could he do? That was the leader of the country embracing a murderer, a man who is wanted for murder and rape. He could not do anything because the leader of the country was embracing this man. That goes to show you that the PMP LGBTQ+ party is a criminal organization. What kind of leader do such things? Only people within the PMP LGBTQ+ criminal organization embrace a most wanted man. The most wanted man in the country is being hugged by the Prime Minister of Jamaica. What message are you sending to our youths to aspire to be someone who violates other people's human rights, and then you're telling people that you're a political party? You're not. The PMP is a criminal organization. So we firmly believe it's time to return to the drawing board and reinstate justice in its purest form. Hang them until their teeth king they shit up themselves. We're not going to use any political correct terminology. Yes, hang them. Let them shit up themselves before they are hung, knowing that it's time for them to die. That's what murderers should get. The unjustifiable loss of innocent lives, such as the heartbreaking story of baby Sarayah Palwell and her grieving and her mother, cannot go unanswered. Those responsible for such heinous acts must pay a fair price for their action. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. The principle of even Steven must prevail for the sake of justice. On this powerful journey, as we unravel the truth behind the Jamaican justice system, Gray falls an advocate for much needed transformation. Stay tuned and update with our thought-provoking videos. Together, we must stand together against injustice and demand that the justice of our nation truly deserve. Stay tuned for more gripping content from the Jamaica Young Police channel, where truth seeking and justice pursuing are our utmost priorities. Thank you for your unwavering support. We need justice for baby Sarayah, and we need to have these people accountable for their actions. Cuddling criminals, murderers, robbers should not be something that any political party or any person who wants to lead a country embracing and being sympathetic to criminals. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we denounce such behavior. We support the rule of law. And what these people are doing are dishonoring baby Sarayah's legacy. Her being killed by the woman who is the mother of the baby's sister. We have seen Mark Golan and the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization defending murderers in the legislature. No one voted for Donna Scott Matley and that woman that looks like someone who was in a Halloween costume. And that is true. You can call us misogynist all you want. She looks like a dead, someone from Night of the Living Dead. And that's the truth. That's all you get over here. We're not going to tell her that she looks like Julia Roberts. She's not. We're not going to tell her that she looks like Miss Pearl. We're not going to tell her that she looks like Lisa Hanna. We're just going to tell her the truth. She looks like someone from the Night of the Living Dead. So as you can see, the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization are the creator, enabler, and sympathizers of killers in Jamaica. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel out. Yeah, so we're going to refresh your memory about these people dishonoring baby Sarayah Palwell by showing the murderers and killers of this little baby and her mother leniency and defending them. They are not defending the victims, they are defending the killers. And you're going to hear for yourself from Donna Scott Matley. No one voted for her, and the woman who looks like a scarecrow or someone from a dopey movie. You understand? So you watch, you listen, you decide, and then we'll come back and continue the journey. Because, you know, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, it's all about informing, educated, and inspiring others to aspire to be the better person of themselves.
I do think 50, I don't know how the government came to that. I have been trying to search around for some data. I have been trying to look at the justification for this amount, and I cannot.
I help you a bit by saying how that was arrived at. The two alternatives were death or life without parole. But the reason you need to give some guidance to the stakeholders, if there was a plea of guilty, then you would not necessarily want to put life without parole.
So this woman has an experience that Philip Parler has experienced, and Philip Parler is an elected member of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization which operates as a political party. She has never been elected to parliament. No one would elect her because she's not electable. As you can see, you're chatting about data. Now, my people, Jonestown people, junglists, 50 years for a man to kill you, that's not what we used to when we were growing up. If a man kill you, we know say him fee make for broke. And she has say 50 years is too much. Too much of who? 50 years is too much of the killer. That's why the murder rate is so high. We don't want no. If somebody kill anyone for me, I don't want him get no 50 years or she. I want them life. It's just that's why the murder rate. These are the people who create the environment for murders in the country.
Up on the updated penalties for murder, the increases are just too great and unreasonable. That's the position shared by Opposition Senator Donna Scott Motley when the Joint Select Committee on the Criminal Justice Bill sat today. The contention, the minimum sentence for persons found guilty of murder, capital and non-capital. More from Nika Lewis.
Despite calls for harsher penalties for major crimes such as murders, capital and non-capital, policymakers appear at loggerheads as to just what is suitable. The government members of the Joint Select Committee yielding to increased sentences of over 350%, and the opposition members seeking lenience.
Now, all I'm asking for is some kind of indication as to where all the concerns intersect. And I only close by saying, if you're sentencing me to 50 years, please hang me. Don't sentence me to 50 years in this situation in the prisons. Just hang me and let me get it over and done with. Because to me, that's a sentence worse than death.
That the public is saying a man who has taken life don't deserve to enjoy too much of his life and in the society, and that is why when we look at the minimum mandatory, and I'm not saying that for non-capital murder, because non-capital murder has a rainbow of circumstances, okay? So that if members want to recommend a low minimum mandatory to be served for non-capital, it's a matter for members. But I would still maintain that for capital, that minimum 50 years, it should really be life without parole.
As the conversation raged on, the education minister weighed in, questioning the motive of those preaching rehabilitation.
I'm just concerned that every time when lawmakers sit to consider sentences for persons who are guilty, that we continue to send this message of lenience. And that's not what the public wants at all. Somebody who has committed murder, the most egregious, you took away somebody else's life. Why are we even considering whether or not you should come back into society?
But opposition members of the committee sought to bolster their stance, adding they'll not be able to positively contribute to the proposal if there is no clarity or explanation of how the sentences are arrived at.
I'm not against an increase, but as Senator Motley just said, I believe it is too much. And there is some confusion in terms of capital and non-capital that we really need to get right. For me, I'm not a legal mind. No, just a minute, Chairman. And we need to get it right for me to be able to make any kind of conscious decision in this matter. This matter is dealing with people's life. It is not anything that we can joke with. And
in the end, the members agreed to return to the discussion on the proposed minimum mandatory sentences.
Yeah, so you hear it for yourself right there. You see Donna Scott Motley and that woman that looked like yet someone from the night of the living dead. Hey, you know, that's what I just the truth. When I know misogynist, nothing over here. We just tell you the truth. A woman look like a dead one, and we tell her she look alive and she look dead. I just saw it one of them thing there. So you can see that, you know, all these people, you know, the little baby and her mom, you know, you look to the bottom right, you know, that, you know, they were killed by, you know, by these people. You know, that's Leota beside Philip Powell, you know, that she had a child for him based on information received and obtained. That they weren't in an intimate relationship per se, because he had nothing to do with her, because her mouth is filthy. Yes, her mouth is filthy. You understand? You know, sometimes, hey, look, I know, you know, right now that man living his life in regret, knowing that he had let him soldier come to attention and then stand easy. And so, you know, that's how he got trapped with that woman. You understand? So that's how it is. You know, it is just one of those things that some things that you can take back and some things that you cannot take back. And you can see that the people in the legislature, they are not parliamentarians, because Donna Scott Motley, nobody voted for her. She's not electable. She is a narcissistic person, and she's a professional liar. You know, a liar spit in her mouth when she was born. Maybe 10 liar, because every time she's talking about data. That's why we say we want her to go down to our community. We were born in a Jonestown, go down in a leather body rider and walk in a body rider and belly skin and a little purse. Yeah, man, make them boys see her down there and them thing. They call like how she a big brown in. No matter who you hold, you see like how you're brown. Yes, but when I talk the scarecrow, because nobody now go attracted to that. I tell you that, because you understand, I get to me, you come from all them thing there. You understand? And just tell where it go, because she know, you know, so she just said about rape, said them not see no data. Yeah, all of a sudden appear numbers they matter about. Look, man, before these people dismantle the justice system, murder used to be murder. If you even kill somebody with a knife, your neck broke. You understand? That's how it is. They are the one that legalized criminality in Jamaica. The PNP LGBTQ+ criminal organization, they got 18 years to dismantle the system. We need to rebuild it. And we know that we cannot rebuild it with them. I forget whether the powers of the Senate, these unelected officials, find some way like the lawmakers in Britain and do it. Stop thinking about you in an opposition and them thing there. And think about you. Because once you talk to the Jamaican people them want crime. They want crime to be at a tolerable level where criminals, a man are afraid to tell us I'm a bad man. And you understand, and screw up him face and dress a certain way. We want about Jamaica, that's all we want. Our deepest condolences to Philip Powell, you know, losing his daughter and the mother. I hope you enjoy listening to this video, and we have come to the end of part 2 of the PNP LGBTQ+ party dishonoring baby Sarayah Powell and her mother, Miss Patterson, by defending the murderers that you're looking at right there. Leota, Bradshaw, her cousin, and not gonna call the man name, you know the one of them say, yeah, he was the guy that drove up to Warwick Island and them hired hitman to kill him. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.